you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Your speed dating continues. Let me start by saying how fantastic this movie is, and your performance. I have nothing. It's just one of those really, really great films. I have to ask you about meeting with Steve McQueen for the first time because I think he's such a talented filmmaker. I guess I'll start with the most important question. How much did you pay to work with him?
I paid nothing. I went on holiday to Trinidad and Tobago. It was like the week of Black Panther coming out. So I was like, I need to disappear. And I got the script in Trinidad and Tobago. And then I had to land from my trip and meet Steve. So I went and met him and the casting director. And we were just talking. And I was just like, why do you want to do this? And he gave me a really good answer, that our elders are, the gap and the time for them to see the story and see themselves represented is passing away. So we need to do something about them and put something out there that's going to be worthy enough to represent them and make them proud. And I was like, sold. So I was just like, okay, cool. So where do I audition? And what scenes do you want me to audition? And he was just like, you just auditioned. Take the script, go home and learn it. And we're going to be on set. And I was like, yeah, stop playing with me. I need to, everybody makes me audition and learn 5,000 lines and, do the normal thing of auditioning. And he's like, no, I trust you. I've seen your work. Gary, seen your work, our casting director. And, he's like, I didn't make Michael Fassbender do it, so I shouldn't make you do it. So I was like, I'm so confused. So you're telling me you're going to trust me to lead this thing? And he's like, yes. And then I was like, okay. So I went home and I just prayed about it. And I was like, okay, cool. I can do it. If he says I can do it, I can do it. And I'm honored that he would feel so confident about me and my talent, and to give me the responsibility and the honor of playing Altheia Jones-LeCointe and trusting me to do so. So I hope he's proud with the result of trusting me.
Please, I think that goes without saying. When was the last time, and maybe it isn't on this particular movie, I'm curious, when do you remember the last time you were really nervous before doing something on set, and why?
Every time. I think the last time I was really nervous about doing something on set would definitely be the scene that I had to do. It was the courtroom scene I had to do after Altheia does her final, kind of like trial run with whoever she was cross-examining. And that scene was so nervous for me. I was so nervous for it because we didn't have marks. We didn't come on trying to plan it and plan the emotion. It was raw. It was really raw. The camera guys had to be ready. Cinematographer Shabier, his focus puller just had to be ready. And Steve was just like, get everything that you need within your spirit and let's go. And I was nervous because I wanted to nail it. I wanted it to be honest and truthful. And we did it maybe like 2, maximum 3 times. And I was just nervous. I was just like, man, I just want to get the truth that I've been holding within me of this scene out. And thankfully we got to do that. So, but I always get nervous. I guess if you're not nervous, maybe there's a problem. Something's wrong with you, I think.
One of the things, if Steve had just made this film, I would have been impressed, very impressed. But he chose to make 5 films, all dealing with this powerful subject matter. And I've seen 2 of the 5, and they're both spectacular. How the F does he do this?
I think he tricked us. So we signed up for TV shows. I was just like, this is TV shows. But then he kept saying, we're shooting film. And we shot on film too, by the way. And he's just like, we're shooting film. Like, don't tell anybody that though. So he just kept doing it. He just kept putting it into our minds. These features. It's like 6 features, feature films. It's not TV, it's feature. It's like, great, cool, feature film, TV. Like, it's not TV, it's feature. So I think he just put it into our heads on set, and then he got away with it.
Yeah, he is really such a great filmmaker. And the thing that I I think it's so important that this subject matter gets talked about again and again and again. And also it's very timely. And this look for Mangrove about just looking at institutional racism and discrimination, it's just so important. Can you sort of talk about the importance of a film like this and shining a light on, systemic, everything that it's talking about?
It's definitely important, of course, because it informs us about what happened before and it helps us to see what's happening now. But for me, I'll just speak solely for myself. I look forward to a day where we don't ever have to make a film or a documentary or a newspaper article or see on the news of there being systemic racism, of there being police brutality towards another person. My hope is that we can get a great understanding of it as a humanity and cross that bridge together where we don't ever have to speak about this again, because it's too much to bear sometimes. So though the project and all projects like it are amazing, informative, amazing and honorable to be a part of, the hope is that one day we never have to be in a situation where we have to even have art imitating life and life imitating art.
Completely. One of the things that Steve does so well in this film and in his work is it feels like you've been transported to another time and place. What is it like what was it like for you stepping on set and the energy there? Because it just felt like you were somewhere else.
It was really cool. They did all they could, tangibly could, to get the right cars there, the costume, the sets, the hair, makeup, everything that we could have tangible to us to feel like that world is real, like we're really in the 60s. And also we just kind of like just drowned ourselves in archive videos and material, but also being on set. Yeah, the vibe and the energy was definitely there. And all those little pieces, costume, clothes, props, everything just kind of brings you into that world really nicely. Yeah.
I was going to say, on that note, I need to go. And I mean it sincerely. Fantastic performance. Great film.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.